All right. Hey, it's the Pick Advisors Insider's Room College Football Report. I'm back from Vegas, so I've been able to get some of my best handicappers on here to give out their two best plays for college football this weekend. I'm happy to be joined by Rossman, Right Cape, AM Plus Money, and coming over from the NASCAR, Joey Tran. If you follow on, so we'll just get right in. Go,
Uh, my first pick for Saturday is Michigan minus 47.5. That's right, taking the minus 47.5. Michigan is playing. Well, you can see the helmets behind me. Michigan's my team, but they're playing better than they did last year, and they made the college football playoffs. This Harbaugh. What upsets me most is that it took him this long to figure out that McCarthy was the man. McCarthy is a dark horse pick for the Heisman, and he would be a front runner if he was on any other team that knew how to throw the ball more. Last week, he went 15 for 16 for over 250 yards and 3 touchdowns. McNamara barely managed to get 50%. So this guy is heads and shoulders above the competition in Michigan. He's got incredible running backs right now, with another kid that just came on in C.J. Stokes. So they really have three just stud running backs. Wide receiver core, they're stacked. There's no reason to believe that they're not going to absolutely destroy UConn. Their defense is not allowing yards, not allowing points. Have no trouble getting to the quarterback. They're doing it with ingenuity too. They don't have any standout stars, but they're all playing at really high levels. Same with the secondary, just playing lights out. I mean, and the wide receiver depth is so strong that Mike Sainer still moved over to corner, or it might be safety, from wide receiver position just because they're so deep at wide receiver, and yet he's a starter on that side too. So this Michigan team is very deep, very talented. UConn is not. So yeah, 47.5. I think that's an easy one.
all right. Listen, I hope you bring that. Hopefully, we do the Spartan and the Wolverine show tomorrow. Right? What
It's going to
what
be a good show.
what a homer! What that? God, what a bunch of homer shit that was. But hey, we'll leave that for tomorrow. We'll have a good time tomorrow.
That's for
Uh,
absolutely.
oh Jesus! I was about to throw up over here in the corner. All right, all right. Hey, listen. I'll give you this. I will give you this in our rad picks at William Hill college contest that we did go 6-2. You did say take Hawaii, and they did cover. So you're not a total homer, but what you just said.
I like him on this one.
All right, all right, all right. moving on, moving on. Right, Kate. Uh, let's go with you. What's your first pick for the day?
That works. So my first pick is Syracuse. The public is on Purdue. We've seen this line move from Purdue as a favorite to Syracuse. So we've seen some reverse line movement. Syracuse is 8-1 ATS in the first half of the season over the last two seasons. Syracuse throttled Louisville at home in week one, while Purdue lost at home to Penn State. Both teams crushed lesser opponents in week two. Uh, Purdue played Indiana State, and Syracuse had UConn. This is Purdue's first road game. This is also the first test for Syracuse defense, but they look great in their first two games. I do like QB Garrett Schrader for Syracuse. He ranks third nationally in completion percentage at 79.2 and fourth in pass efficiency. And he has a 10.92 yards per pass attempt, which is fifth in college football. And Syracuse is the only FBS school that has converted all of its red zone chances and have not allowed to score from the red zone. So I'm on the money line, minus 125.
All right. So hey, sounds good there, right? I kind of like that play. All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on right next to the NASCAR guy. I know. Listen, if you watch the Inside Joe NASCAR report, you know this guy throws out winners, and let's see what he can do here. To be honest,
Oh
Troy,
yeah.
to be honest, mate, I don't know. I don't follow you on. I follow you on NASCAR. I don't follow you on anything else. So
All right. Well, I'm about to give you two great plays that I hope you tail and we cash together.
you could be awesome, and
All right.
hopefully you are. So here we go. Good.
All right, let's rock and roll. So my first play is going to be Penn State on the money line at minus 145. They're playing Auburn in Auburn. Both these teams come into this game at 2-0. Penn State has a good road win against Purdue and a home blowout against Ohio. Auburn comes into this game with two home wins, one against a lower level Mercer team, and then they just barely survived against a San Jose State team last week. So the reason why I like Penn State is they have the 26th best offense in college football right now. They're averaging 6.4 yards per play. In the two games that Penn State has played so far, they've put up 880 yards. Last week alone, Auburn allowed 329 yards to San Jose State, and I believe 260 of them were in the air. So with Penn State having Sean Clifford and Drew Aller, I feel that those two as a weapon would be too much for Auburn's defense, and I think Penn State will come out with this win. And honestly, I also think this game will stay under, but with that total, I'd rather stick with the money line on this one.
All right, sounds good there. I give you props. Give you props for being a NASCAR guy coming in with that. Eh?
Hey,
No
they beat
problem.
them in State College last year. I don't see why they can't do it out in Auburn this year.
Yeah, no, Penn State.
Auburn's got a lot of
I'll just leave it.
problems.
I'll just leave it at that. Two Penn State Penn guys there. All right, hey AM. I'm north of the border here. Hey, no, I'm just joking. Here we go. Okay, now a little college football action for me. I listen. I know you're a football expert. You are, but a different kind of football. But here we go. I'm really interested and see what you got to think about this.
Oh yeah, so definitely different kind of football is my expertise, but I love college football. I love NFL, so I got a great play on Old Dominion plus 8.5 here. I thought they played a very good game at home against Virginia Tech. They upset them in that one with a 20-17 win. Now they rolled into East Carolina last week and lost, but in a blowout. But East Carolina is a pretty good team. And the coach already came out for Old Dominion. He put that loss on him. He took the blame. He said he let that win from Virginia Tech linger a little too long for his team, but he's got them focused and ready for this one. And, this is two Virginia schools going against each other. Old Dominion's going to get up for this one. They look at it like little brother, big brother. So they're definitely going to get up to play this Virginia team. Virginia hasn't been good this year. They've played two games, but only one good half. They had a good half in their first game against Richmond, but they made so many mistakes in the second half, blew their lead. They still won 34-17, but they should have never let Richmond score 17 points in that game. Then they follow it up with an even worse performance, putting up 3 against Illinois in a 24-3 loss. I don't think this Virginia team is very good. They don't have a good offense or a good defense. I think Old Dominion has a very good shot at winning this game, and I think they're going to roll in there and keep this one close all night with a chance to win.
Sounds good. Hey, Ross. You,
Yeah.
you know what it's like when little brother beats big brother, don't you?
I do. Doesn't
And,
happen very often, but it does.
continuously over and over and over.
Oh,
But hey, we'll leave that.
please.
We'll leave that for tomorrow again. It's just what it is. All right, hey, we're gonna go back to this. I'm interested in this one, to be honest, I am, because BYU caught and a couple of guys decided to do a big play in the William Hill College football contest. because they could kick a field goal or an extra point. But I see you're on BYU on this BYU game. What's your take?
Yeah, so I think this BYU team is pretty good. This is more of a knock on Oregon, though. I don't believe in this Oregon team at all. I don't think Bo Nix is going to be the answer for them. I've seen what Bo Nix can do at Auburn. He wasn't good there, and he's not going to be any good on Oregon. I don't think they're going to be a good team this year. I think they're getting way too much respect. And this is a BYU team that they are coming off a really good season. They had a chance to go to the Final Four last year before things started to fall apart in the last 2-3 games, and who knows if they even would have made it to the Final Four with all the things going on about the college football playoffs. But they still had a really good team. They could have had an undefeated season, and I think they're thinking the same way. They got a lot of same guys there from last year. This is a team that they're already undefeated, and they're coming off that win against the defending Big 12 champions, and they're just a bigger team physically. And when you play BYU, it's like going up against a bunch of grown men. You got 23 and 24-year-olds against these 18-year-olds. And I got to give it to BYU here. I don't think Oregon's any good. And I think BYU wins this game straight up as well.
All right. I did a show earlier today, and here's my thing. I am. I would almost lean BYU, but be out of spite because they cost me last week. So I would take the 3.5 and hope Oregon wins by 3. So I can cover my back and then have BYU lose. But hey, that's how I roll. So next, your last play for the day.
Yeah, so I'm going with Oklahoma, Nebraska under 66. So Oklahoma hasn't played in Lincoln since 2009. The big story here is Scott Frost got fired, and I think Nebraska is going to be hyped, excited, have a lot of energy. They lost a lot of games by one score with Scott Frost. Oklahoma has not been too impressive. They're supposed to have a good offense. It hasn't looked too great to me. They haven't hit it over yet. 9 of 11 games in this series have gone under the total. 3 of 4 games in this series have gone under the total since 92. And last year they played in Oklahoma, and the under was it cashed the under. The score was 23-16, where the line was 63. So now we're getting 3 extra points. So I like the under in this game.
All right, sounds good, man. And yeah, I don't know what to make about that game, to be honest. I kind of agree with you. I don't. But
66 is a lot of points.
It is a lot of points.
Yeah.
I think the Nebraska defense is going to be pretty good, and I don't think Oklahoma is going to do much. I'm thinking 27-21, 27-24, something like that.
That's just so many points to get to in this matchup.
Uh-huh.
And Lincoln Riley and Caleb Williams and those guys are in Oklahoma anymore. So don't know if they can put up that many points. And as Ryan was saying, mate, there's got to be some pride in Nebraska. Maybe not, but I guess we'll find out. Ross, it's up to you. Your last pick. I'm on the screen. I know what you're gonna say. I'll let you go first.
Well, it pains me to take this pick, but it's a good pick. Michigan State plus 3.5. And your bullshit shirt over there. So I am absolutely on Michigan State right now. Let's be honest, both teams have played junk competition, so it's not like we can really look too much at who they've played. But the one thing that I do know is Peyton Thorne is not playing his best ball, but he played pretty well last year. Now they had Kenneth Walker to kind of hang their hat on. But right now, we're looking at a Michigan State team that has a pretty good run game still, and they're able to spread it out between the two-headed monsters. of Berger and Broussard. So they still have a good run game in East Lansing. And that is something that the Spartans are going to want to hang their hat on. And Thorne, he can get it together. He had 27 touchdowns to 10 picks last year, over 3,000 yards. Rough first couple games. Washington does not have a great defense. I mean, they kept crap teams to low points, but they're getting 3.5 on the road. Washington is perennially overhyped. So I like the points for Michigan State going out west.
I don't need to be here. All right, hey.
Yeah, I hyped up your team way too much, but it's a good pick in my opinion.
Hey, listen, I'll give a full breakdown tomorrow on our show. But here's the thing: if anybody's ever watched the movie, and you might have watched this, Green Street Hooligans. Have you ever watched that movie? No. But
No, I don't think I have.
It's about kind of like it's a movie on English hooliganism, somewhat. But there's a line in there, and the guy says, "There's 3 words that keep people up at night: Manchester United away." If you're a Michigan State fan or a Big Ten fan, it's Pac-12 away. We always suck when you go out west for different reasons. I'm not gonna say I don't have a pick yet on that game. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But every time Michigan State goes, they below. So hopefully you're right. I'll give you that.
But
I hope you just weren't. I just hope you weren't throwing that out there so you can come back tomorrow and say, "Ooh, your Spartans suck." But hey, you might do that. But
I still will.
All right. Yeah, all right. So we'll just break. Hey, we'll save it for tomorrow. This is not the show for our acrimony. But, all right. We'll break this down. Your free picks, Ross.
Michigan minus 47.5. Michigan State plus 3.5.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Michigan State one, but I'll give you those. We've got Red Cape, Syracuse minus 125, Nebraska, Oklahoma under 66. I kind of like that one. The NASCAR guy, Joey Tran, Penn State money line, Wisconsin under 47. I kind of like that. And the other football guy, ODU 8.5, BYU plus 3.5. I like both of those. All right. So hey guys, thanks a lot. Thanks for coming on. Giving your plays. Actually, no. Actually, we're doing this show for a reason. Ross, what do you have up on the pick advisor? Hey, we are a pick advisor. This is kind of the pick advisor site. These guys are putting up premium plays. Ross, what do you have up on the pick advisor site?
Pick advisor, I did not have anything today, but I have a slate tomorrow for MLB totals that I'm currently 7-0-1 in my last 8. So whatever I'm on, it is a hot hand right now. Not to toot my own horn, but I've been just running a hot hand on those MLB totals.
And I thought you told me you weren't even bet MLB totals.
It apparently has been my niche go-to because still hot on them.
All right, but there you
I'll
go.
have those up tomorrow.
All right, Kate, what do you got going on?
Not much. I got the NASCAR show going on, but we got I have the under for this NFL game tonight, and I have Patrick Mahomes over 16.5 rush yards. I have a couple plays in for college for this weekend already. I'll probably have a little NASCAR plays, and I'll have some NFL But I've been crushing baseball too. I'm 7-0 in the last 2 days. Hopefully, I keep it rolling tonight.
Yeah. Hey, I've noticed that. Yeah, 7-0. Right? You're just killing it. And right, Kate. Nah, sorry, right, Kate. AM. I know you do a lot of soccer. You're probably one of the only soccer guys on that site that do anything. But what do you have going for coming up on the pick
Yes.
advisors?
So I got a full slate of college for Saturday. I got a full slate of NFL for Sunday. You can get my NFL game of the month there for Sunday, and my college game of the week for Saturday as well. I also got to play up for tomorrow, and I don't have any soccer posted, but I'll have tons of soccer up. I'm 3-0 on the pitch the last 2 days, coming off some good Champions League and Europa League. So, yeah, I'm going to have a bunch of plays. The Premier League's back after the Queen's death. So, going to have a nice slate this week for soccer as well.
Oh, very good, very good. Yeah, I've got a couple plays up right now on college football. Again, I'm on a nice run, but uh, the show's for these guys. So if you want to check out what I'm doing, go check it out on Pick Advisors. But hey, good information, and go to the Discord. You get a lot of free picks on the Insiders of Discord. That's where we started. That's what built this up. So go check that out. A lot of good information there. Hey guys, thanks a lot. Appreciate everything you guys do for this show, for the Discord, for everything. Right, Kate brings on great guys for NASCAR. Brings on fucking NASCAR drivers and does shit. I appreciate all you guys. Thanks for everything, and we'll see you next week.
Good stuff.
Let's catch some tickets.
There
Oh,
we
yeah.
go, my man.
Let's cash some tickets.